Hope you've had a good summer. We're past Labor Day and moving toward our next seminar, which will be Ray Siervo Ministries Seminar. And I'll be talking about how being a Christian case-maker fits into the big story. And some of you have heard me talk about the big story between, as God made it, we broke it, Jesus fixed it. But there's a whole lot more to the redemption story and what it means to be the people of God and why the big story is, I believe, really worth defending. Being able to make a case for Christianity if you were to ever get into all the questions about the Bible. Like one of them you hear all the time is like, why was God so angry in the Old Testament? But nobody ever asks, why were the people so bad in the Old Testament? God was angry because the people were disobeying, they were unholy. And God was not angry the way we think of anger, in that, he loses his temper or something like that. God said he would bring judgment on people if they were unholy. Right out of Eden, we see Cain kill Abel. Uh, you can't get much worse than that. Right out of paradise, right into the new world, the brother rises up and kills his brother. And then you see everything after that is just a disobedient people. No matter who you point to, they all fail. And so we see God bringing about something new in Jesus. The priesthood did not make people holy. Legally it did, but not evidentially or not effectively to make them holy. But you see all of these things. So why does the big story really help us? Well, because it's the story of the Bible. We call that biblical theology. And I think biblical theology gets a bad rap, quite honestly. And what we want to see is how biblical theology fits with the big story, or how the big story fits with biblical theology, if we could look at it that way. And why being a Christian case maker is so important. Let me give you a little bit. This is a spoiler alert. Jesus is still the best argument for Christianity. You can't beat him. You can have all the arguments, but you know what? Proclaiming Jesus is still the best argument for Christianity. I'll go on record with that any day, in any way, shape, or form. Should you learn how to defeat the other arguments? Absolutely. You should learn how to defeat them by making other people defend them. Those who say they believe in this, or what about this? So there's a lot to cover, but we're going to do that on September 26th. It's going to be a Zoom call again. Just let me know that you're in. You could write to info@nopatanswers.com. Pretty soon you'll be able to write to info@raysiervo.com, and we'll have that address up and running soon too. But these are my new digs too. Notice I'm not wearing glasses. Had cataract surgery on one of my eyes, and I'm choosing to let the other one wait until we have that done. It'll be done by the 26th. So get used to it. No more glasses, no more shadows on videos. Um, and I'm able to read like I used to read years ago. So that's the good news too. Keep us in prayer. You know that we still struggle. We still have issues. It was a very low, slow summer for contributions. So we could use some help in that area too, should you find it. We thank God for all of you who participate, part of my tribe, and looking forward to giving you some information on the 26th about the way forward for what I'm doing with my ministry. Even with this COVID stuff going on, we're going to make an impact, if we can, on the world with the power of the gospel. That's what our heart is, still is my heart. I want the church to be the church and do what it's supposed to do. So till next time, September 26th, 9 a.m., we're going to do that Eastern time. And those of you who are watching this over in South Africa, that'll be 3 o'clock your time. I'll put a word out there as well. Okay? just send me a link, send me an email rather, saying I'm in, and we'll put you on the list. Send you a link the day before. Okay, God bless.